Yes, here we are with The Thing. It's only been an hour. Let's take a look at this first. I'm going to watch through and then we'll come back and sort of break it down and get a real overview of how The Thing's abilities work. So he's a Vanguard.
Benjamin J. Grimm, reporting for duty.
That's his voice? Oh, that sounds pretty cool. All right.
Oh, easy.
He's got like his animations are like boxing. That's cool. He's got a charge attack on his shift. Some kind of ground slam. Infinite ammo. Oh, he's got some kind of like shields around him there. Oh, he's got the team up with Wolverine. Nice. What is his ultimate then? Oh, like a charged melee there? Oh, that's a good move. Okay. It's clobbering time. Oh, so he like knocks people up in a long sort of line there. So let's break this down. There's a lot to go through here. First things first, I think he has a fairly simple moveset. Let's start this off. So he has 700 base damage here. He has a primary attack that's infinite. He then has a secondary attack that seems to be sort of like a perhaps charged punch. He has the shift, where he sort of boosts forwards. He has his E, which is on 2 cooldowns, which is a floating ring of rocks around him. And then his Q, his ultimate. So let's kind of like, let's slow this down a little bit, shall we? So we're going to watch this back. Let's see what happens here. So he's taking damage fairly effectively. He does pretty standard melee damage here. As a tank, that does make sense. But it seems, I think as he gets a kill, he gets bonus shield here. Take a look at this. So he's got 235 health. And then as he gets the kill... Wait, what causes this bonus? So he got some kind of bonus shield. I think he actually activates his right click there. And it's like a charged melee attack. Okay, so it's a charged melee attack, and that gives him bonus health on his right click. And then his shift seems to activate some kind of like, hang on, let's put it on normal speed again. Some kind of extra bonus health. So when he does his shift, he goes to 900 health, and he gets a charge meter for 5 seconds. And at the end, he ground slams. And what was really cool about that, he can break through, completely destroyed that in one hit. And his right click seems to do fairly decent AoE damage. All right, obviously they had very low health, so. And his E, wait, what happened there? Hold up, did he activate his shift again? So that was his shift there, but watch this. He can jump towards allies. I think that's just a passive on his jump. So he can jump towards allies here. Watch this. Yeah. So it highlights... Watch this again. Ready? It highlights the ally, and then you can press E. It will essentially jump towards him. So look, has a highlight when you get in radius. And that will... I'm not sure if it's going to provide any passive healing for Jeff, but... He goes in. That's going to be a really good peeling tool. And now he's got his shield rocks activated. Now that doesn't necessarily seem to actually do any healing. I think it does damage over time. The rocks maybe a damage, but it's got a shield. Let's see what happens exactly when we activate this. Oh. So that is part of his kit. So when he presses E, he will jump towards an ally, and then the shield ring activates. I'm not quite sure if that's going to give you bonus shields for you and the ally that you're jumping to, but I'm going to guess that's how it works, because if you look at the icon down here, it is indeed a shield icon. So that would make the most amount of sense. All right. And then obviously he's got the fastball special. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so obviously he can jump towards allies. This is cool. He can then jump towards the Wolverine who's flying through the sky. I like that. That's cool. And his shift doesn't seem to end as you sort of activate it. It goes on for a long, wow, 5 seconds, right? And it will knock people up. So watch, he activates the shift after this and knocks through multiple players. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then ends with the Grand Slam. Interesting. So he's got a lot of displacement power, which is really, really cool. And he can like basically jump to his teammates to protect. Like, let's say a Black Panther or a Thor comes, or a Captain America comes into your backline, you can quickly jump to them. So what happens there? As he's running up, he's got 900 bonus health. So this is the bonus health from activating his shift. But so I'm just trying to work out what happens here, because as he comes up, you can see these shields, right? He's got 3 sort of rocks around him. And then as he's getting shot, one of them sort of looks like it almost breaks. No, it doesn't. But it doesn't necessarily do damage. So I wonder if it... I'm going to guess it might reduce the amount of damage coming in or something like that, because there's no UI indicator on the screen or any extra bonus health. So it may simply reduce damage coming in. So it would be paired pretty well with that shift. And then we have the ultimate, which will do a massive line in the ground and then knock up players. And it seems to do... Now, this could be percentage based. We don't know if this is going to do damage based on how much percent it does. We don't know if it's going to do damage based on... Like, let's say a player has less than 50% health. Maybe they'll insta-die. But from this, it seems to do about 100 health on Hawkeye and Hela. And then he follows up. He combos it because they're knocked in the air with his right click, which will then fire a sort of blast through the air and will kill them. So, yeah. So I'm pretty sure we can guarantee here, like, it does about the same amount of damage on Hela and Hawkeye. Funnily enough, they both started with the same health. So we don't quite know if it's going to be a base health damage amount or if it's going to be percentage based. But, you know, 100 damage ult for everyone in a line. I don't know if it's going to be, like, it's a damage based ultimate. He seems more like sort of a dive tank. He's got a bit of movement. He's not necessarily going to be like, you know, a Strange or a Magneto replacement. I think he's going to be more a dive tank similar to Hulk, but he doesn't have as much movement. He can basically, he's got 2 of these E's on cooldown, and he's got his shifts. I think he's going to be the kind of character to just sort of jump into the healer backline, and then he can shift or E back to his teammates. Well, E back to his teammates. I'm guessing that's the play style. But it's going to be interesting to see, and I'm really curious how this E works. But yeah, that's a look at The Thing. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio.